Good morning. We are at a glorious Cracker Barrel. I've been in Florida for just about a month, but now I have 3 days to get home. Something came up that I just can't miss, so it's gonna be a packed couple of days. Ta-da! I went to an auction a couple days ago and I bought a giant bag of expired pretzels for $4. But why? Giant bag of pretzels. I think I just got really caught up in all the fun of the auction. But also if I see anyone that needs some food, I'm gonna have a lot to give. So that'll be good. Which pretzels do you guys think I should have for breakfast? Expired sour cream and onion, jalapeno ranch. Why are they unsalted? That's just wrong. It looks naked. Why did I buy these? This place is in the boonies. It's such a vibe. I got my country music on for this one. Having the windows down really does a number on my hair. Little hack for ya. Just cut your hair knots out with nail clippers. For every national park I go to, I always visit the visitor center, and I really enjoy watching the little films that they have there. I find that I learn a lot that way, and of course I had to get my patch for my patch collection. The thing to do around here apparently is the boardwalk. There's a 2.5-mile boardwalk. I'm gonna put some clothes on, and you have to put your bug spray on in the parking lot to protect lightning bug habitat. So I'm gonna do that, and yeah, we're gonna check out the swamp. The reason why this place is so incredible is because it's the largest and one of the few surviving old-growth bottomland hardwood forests in the southeastern part of the US. After being in Florida and like in the palm trees and the beaches and the super hot sun, it's so nice to be like in a forest. Obviously, I went on some really cool hikes in Florida too. Really cool boardwalks as well. But this is just like so much more homey to me. The forest vibes are so nice. It's a floodplain ecosystem, so depending on when you go, this whole boardwalk could be completely underwater. I almost just stepped on this little guy. You can't even see him. Hello. You're the cutest snake I've ever seen in my life. He's so bright green. Learning things. And see those weird things sticking out of the ground around the bald cypress trees? They're called tree knees, and scientists still aren't exactly sure what their purpose is, but it might be for stabilizing the tree, or they might help absorb nutrients or oxygen during flooding events. I'm in a bit of a rush to get home, so I barely scratched the surface at this park, and I would totally come back, especially for when the fireflies come out and they synchronize their lights together. My favorite part about this place is the smell. Oh my gosh. There's a bunch of wildflowers, so it's super sweet, but there's also some controlled burns happening, so it smells like campfire mixed with flowers. And then like mud smell. Someone needs to bottle this up, okay? I would buy this perfume. My first mountain! Do you see it? I have been in Florida where it's been so flat, so beautiful, but wow, my first mountain. Also, I've been driving for about 3 hours. I'm now in North Carolina. I have my sleeves on, my hat on. I'm trying not to get burnt alive. My butt hurts so bad. gas tank is full. We are somewhere in Virginia. Hour and a half left to go today. I was just thinking about how my first road trip, every single time I got gas, I would like stand by the gas thingy and I would stare at the money draining, and I would always be like, oh my god, $50 or whatever it was. I have to get gas so often, and I've been doing this for so long. I like just get it started, don't even look, just clean out the van, whatever, do my thing. I have not looked at how much gas costs me in so long because it's not negotiable. Like, obviously if I notice it's a little bit higher, I might not like fill up the entire tank at this spot. Like I might be like, okay, let me just get like 6 gallons or something just to get me through. Gas is just, it is what it is, and I have to get home. So I'm not gonna feel bad about it anymore, whereas I used to feel bad every single time. You can't do that. If you live on the road, it's just one of those things. So it's just funny. Let's get back on the road. Bye! One thing about the van is that she doesn't do the greatest on hills. Like, she can do them, but my engine is only like small. So when I go up hills, I like literally just get in the right lane. I just go nice and slow. Sometimes I have to put my hazards on because she just can't do it that quickly. So we're definitely going up some hills, but we're gonna take our time. I love the mountains. I love being in them, seeing them, and Janeway, my van, just wants me to take it all in. So that's why she likes to go nice and slow. I'm stopping about 30 minutes before I wanted to because I saw a sign for a Cracker Barrel, and that sounds great. I feel like I'm in such a rush, which kind of sucks because I would totally love to go to Shenandoah National Park because I'm kind of nearby, but I'm so close to New River Gorge, and oh my gosh, I just hate driving through and not having enough time because even though I want to go to all the national parks, I don't want to go to them and like rush through them, you know, because then I might not ever come back. So I'm gonna think on it tonight, but I'm leaning towards just doing New River Gorge, the Cuyahoga one. Cuyahoga, how do you say it? That one is only like a few hours from Detroit, which is where I'm kind of based right now, so I could definitely more easily go to that one. But maybe I'll try to go to both, but I'll be so tired, and I wouldn't be doing either of them justice. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna think on it tonight and decide tomorrow, but we're making pretty good time, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye!
In 2 miles, take exit 139 toward...
We're at New River Gorge Visitor Center. There are 2 cars here. 1, 2. These smaller parks, or less visited or whatever popular parks, are a breath of freaking fresh air. I'm telling you. If you watch my other videos, you know that I used to live and work in Yosemite for like 4-ish months. Oh my god. I've had nightmares in Zion with parking. The Grand Canyon, the one rim, is insane. Like, oh, this is great. This is fabulous. Okay, let's go in. Another great visitor center. This one had some very strong environmental advocacy themes going on that I really loved, and another great video. And speaking of my time in Yosemite, I used to work in a gift shop there, and it is just so crazy to me just how much of the souvenirs are exactly the same in all of the parks, or how many items just have a different name printed on them for the different park. Guys, so you know when you get these little maps from national parks, usually they're like big and you have to like fold them up and stuff. Well, New River Gorges, it's so cute. Little brochure. Accordion. I love it. And I thought that map was cute for about 1 second. Yeah. This can't be one of those easy ones you just kind of drive around. Basically, I had the GPS just take me to the closest visitor center, which was dumb because you can't drive through the park. You have to like drive through different entrances. So the more iconic part is more up here, but I'm down here and there's no road. So I'm gonna have to go all the way back and all the way up. Whoops. This park is a mess. Not a mess. It's great. It's beautiful. It's just not meant for cars. It's meant for boats and kayaking. And I wish that I was in a raft. You could be rafting right now, but that's okay. So we're gonna do kind of some stuff that the south side has to offer, and then of course we have to go to the north side. And I'm prepared to be here all day, so that's fine. It's fine. This is why you should research more than I do. Okay. First, I went to this outlook where I could see Sandstone Falls, and then I had to drive a half hour to actually get down there because the trailhead is on the other side of the river, and I had to find a bridge to cross, and it was a whole thing. But I really enjoyed this trail, and just like in Congaree, it felt really nice to be in a forest, and I was so happy to stretch my legs after yesterday's long drive. Spring is my favorite season, and so to spend most of spring in Florida where there isn't really seasons, I felt like I was missing out on spring. So here I am amongst the wildflowers. Everything's so green. I love it. Another thing, because I'm a little bit closer to home, I recognize a lot more of the plants, which is so comforting. Like all in here, the familiar plant faces. Okay, I'm hungry, so we're gonna make lunch. And look at this spot! It's kind of sprinkling out, but it's kind of hot, so it feels pretty good. The ground is a little uneven, so I don't know if things are gonna go sliding. Okay, it's like kind of coming down now. What the heck? Okay, there's like thunder now. This is one of the bad parts about having a very small van without an inside kitchen. When it starts to rain, that's my kitchen. But I think we're gonna be able to make something right here. I'm not doing anything fancy, I just need a little something. And I'm a little low on water right now, so this is the perfect time to show you guys the sponsor of today's video, Membrane Solutions. So this is the water filter that I have been keeping in the van next to like my jumper cables, my first aid kit, all of that stuff that you don't need all the time, but it's so good to have in a pinch. And I'm going to show you how I filter water. It comes in this tiny little bag, which is great. And then we have the filter itself and the bag that it comes with. Ooh. This is a gravity fed system, so I'm going to go fill up this bag right now. It's only sprinkling a little bit. Most people would clip it to a tree. I just clip it to the van. And this is just a bag. There's no filter in this. This is the filter to the back. I usually have a jug or two lying around, so I will use that. And it comes with this little stopper thing to control the flow. And yeah, the water will just drip right into my little milk jug. Home sweet home. And obviously the bag is great for if you are trying to fill up like a jug of water, or if you have friends that you're like camping with. But the other thing that you can do is you can take just this part itself. Here, I'll show you. I have another one. I like to keep just the filter itself in my backpack for those hikes that you probably won't need a filter, but you might, and it's good to have. So throw one of those in there, and then you can right from the water, or you can fill it up in your water bottle and then drink from there. You could even attach a tube so that you don't have to do a push-up to get to the water, or you could take a plastic water bottle, screw it on, and use it that way. You can really make this thing work for you, which is why I love it. So all links are going to be in the description below, and thank you Membrane Solutions for sponsoring a portion of this video. This park is a little bit of a patchwork because I have to go through like little towns to get to the other side of the park. Every park is a little different when you go. Like, some have a million different entrances, some have entrances that like you have to go around big mountains, and some parks are so easy, like Crater Lake, you just go, you just drive around the lake, like it's so straightforward. But every park has different history as to how they got the land for the park, how the park was acquired. Some people live in national parks, like it's all different. There's nothing wrong with this one, but it's just not as intuitive as more of a traditional park. I think this is definitely a park that I want to come back to though, because I definitely don't think I'm doing it justice, especially now that the weather is not that great. And here we are again. We're back at Cracker Barrel. A different Cracker Barrel. But I'm giving up on the day pretty much. So it is 4:30. It keeps raining. Of course, now that I'm filming this, it's not. But I just really want to check out the iconic bridge of New River Gorge when it's like nice out, and the visitor center is closing in 30 minutes. I'm 30 minutes away, and I really want to go to that too. The weather is supposed to only get worse for the rest of the night, so I'm just quitting. I'm still about 8 hours away from home, so tomorrow it's just gonna be an early day. I'll go check out the bridge, maybe do like a hike, and then drive all day. I have a flight leaving from Detroit, which is why I have to be home. That's why there's more pressure on this situation. So I'm gonna close all the windows, put some comfy clothes on, and take a snooze. And take a snooze. Okay, I lied. I'm not giving up on today. I took a fat nap. A fat, sweaty nap. In another Cracker Barrel. I mean, the nap definitely helped. I feel a little bit better. So let's just go see this stupid bridge. It's actually really cool. Let's see it before the sun goes down, and let's drive as far as we can. Like, I just want to be home. Okay, we're on the bridge. I mean, you can't really tell, but like it's still really high. The sun is going down. Hooray! Dun 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 dun. Oh my god. That's a big freaking bridge. Okay, the sun is more over there, and the bridge is over there. So there's no need to rush. But there is this boardwalk that appears to go down for a while. So let's do it. Holy crap. This is amazing. I'm so glad that I got to see this tonight. The weather is like cold, so nice. Oh my god. This is the last day of my trip. I'm feeling a little emotional. Oh. I have a lot of exciting things planned for the rest of the year, but I also have to go home, and I'm probably gonna have to work really hard when I get home because I'm broke and I need some funds to travel and do cool things. So yeah, the next 3 months are definitely looking very tough. I mean, we all have to work. It's fine. And I am excited to kind of go home, get some savings going so that I can do my thing and do fun stuff. But it's definitely weird to think about too, how, you know, one day you're out here doing this, and then one day, you know, you're working fast food or something dumb. So yeah, but anyway, when I am done thinking, being in my thoughts, I have to go up those. Guess where we're at? The mighty Cracker Barrel. Oh my gosh, every parking spot that I park in is not flat. It might not seem like it's not flat to the average person, but when your bed is in the back, you notice, okay? I don't want to be slipping and sliding all night. Okay, here's a good one, but it's like right next to the side. Tomorrow we feast on Cracker Barrel. It rained all night. I love sleeping in the van when it's raining. It's so cozy. It's super loud. It's like it's like I don't know. Here's the van. Got my bed out. This is where I sleep. If you're new. Ta-da! Like that. Anyway, so this is my last day on the road. Let's see how far away we are. 6.5, baby. Okay. Wait, I can't show you where I live. Okay. This isn't where I live exactly, but this is what we have to do today. Roughly. 6 hours is a really good amount of time for me. My record for how long I've driven in one day by myself is 15 hours. I've done that twice. 6, I got this in the bag. Okay, so because this is my last night in the van though, it's my last night in a Cracker Barrel, so let's finally go eat some Cracker Barrel. I haven't been to Cracker Barrel since I was probably like 7. All I remember is the store in the front and the chicken dumplings, so let's go check it out. On this road trip, I've had to stay at more rest areas and Cracker Barrels than I ever have. I actually had never even stayed at a Cracker Barrel before this trip, but they are absolutely everywhere down south and super convenient to stay at. So I figured it was time I finally gave Cracker Barrel some money. I never use their bathrooms or anything. I just park there and leave in the morning. So yeah, sorry Cracker Barrel.
Understand the twisties? Yes, and they were like.
Even though it looks like I'm home, I'm still 3 hours away. I'm starting to lose feeling in my butt. My phone just got an alert for a severe thunderstorm warning. And honestly, the clouds, they're kind of looking like that. So stay tuned. But I really could use a rest area. I feel like I need to stretch my butt. And I also need to pee. So yeah, but we're so close. Like 3 hours. We got this. The thunders are rumbling. I love thunderstorms. I can't see anything. Oh. Okay, I'm pulling over. So I pulled over to check the weather, and I love thunderstorms, but there's actually a tornado watch. Not really sure what to do about that. So what if I see a tornado?
Drive the other way really fast. Do you know what they used to tell you to do?
What?
If you saw a tornado, you're supposed to stop your vehicle and go jump in a ditch and be like really low, and that way everything that's getting blown goes above you. I think that's a terrible idea. Do you know how unprotected you would be sitting in a ditch? Everything blowing would kill you, because you're not even in a metal box, you know?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna keep driving.
It's like a reality TV show for Americans, but in the UK, what's...
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go see my mom and my cat. Let's go see my mom and my cat.